Yeah, so how was it?
It was good. Always fun. This is a dream sport, but a really humbling one at that. You've got microseconds to get it right, and I didn't get it all right, but it was fun nonetheless. We've got another one this afternoon to get it even better.
And your Yak 55?
Oh, I love it. This is a 55M with a 400 horsepower engine. So wonderful machine. Well, probably, maybe I'm biased, but probably must be one of the best in the world. It's a beautiful aircraft this, and just really fun to fly. Made to be flown. It just loves being up there.
So Cliff, how was that up in the sky?
It's great. Just the extra 500 feet. I'm not really, we're at 4.4 in Clarkston. We practice at 4,400 feet, and we're at 5,100 feet here. So it's slightly higher. It means that I have to go a little higher to start off with. But other than that, it was great. I had to take a break because I saw I was getting too low, and we're not allowed under 660 feet. So I took a break and then did the second half of the sequence. But yeah, it was good.
And this beautiful machine of yours, this is a 380 horsepower.
380 horsepower Yak 55M. It was imported from the States about 15 odd years ago. Bought it from a guy in Potchefstroom, the Yak, and I've enjoyed it. I've had it about 7 years. When I bought it, I thought this was the wrong machine. I thought I've made a big mistake because this is not working. But eventually I got used to it. I used to have a Slim 50 LS before that, which handles completely differently to this aircraft. But this one is more gentle. It's more of a tractor. You don't force it into doing anything, and it's extremely docile. It flies itself. Absolutely marvelous.
And being a single seater, who taught you to fly it?
Nobody. I mean, what do you do? I think the bottom line is you have to have tailwheel time. You have to have a lot of tailwheel time, and then it's like any other aircraft. It's like riding a bicycle. Once you've learned to ride a bicycle, you can ride a bicycle. Whether it's a rally or a BSA, who cares?
And are you enjoying the Aerobatics Club? How's it going?
I love it. I love it. I've been involved since 2006, and it's been a lovely ride. The guys are all great. There's great camaraderie. Everybody helps each other. It's absolutely fabulous.
Thanks. So Tristan, you just finished your sequence. How was it?
Yeah, good. It was hot up there. Bit of density, altitude, bit of wind onto judge. But yeah, I'm happy with the flight. It was good. I don't think there's any zeros, but we'll have to see what the judges say. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was good. Good to be back at the new 2024 season.
And Tristan, this beautiful machine, the Extra 330.
Yeah.
And
I'm at a loss for words. It's just the capabilities are endless. Probably the best aerobatic machine you can buy on the market at the moment. Proven so many world championships. Yeah, it's just my pride and joy, I guess.
And Tristan, in the States, when you went and competed there, what did you fly there?
We flew an Extra 330 SC, very similar, just yellow. And yeah, it was set up a little bit differently to ours, a little bit heavier ailerons. So yeah, it took a bit of time to get used to it, but also very good aeroplane and very similar characteristics. They're all so similar.
And what was it like with all the participants from all over the world?
It's a totally different dynamic to what you would find at a regional or a national here. The apron's packed with 50, 60 aeroplanes. The judging line is enormous. You can't miss it. So the minute you get airborne, there's this feeling of nerves in your system. But yeah, I think that's what we live on, is that nerve feeling, and it helps you to get your head in the game and fly better.
Isn't that called adrenaline?
Absolutely, I guess that's the word, adrenaline. Yeah, we live on it. I think as aerobatic pilots, we love that feeling of the nervousness, the adrenaline, the pressure. That's what we thrive on.
So Ian, you've just finished your sequence. Here you're on the ground. What was it like?
Well, I actually flew very, very nicely. The conditions are beautiful. However, my third last figure, I flew backwards, so I scored a hard 0 for that. And it's all down to the blinking pilot. I realized I'd made the mistake as I entered the maneuver, but was in a vertical where I should have been at a 45, and it was too late. So I had to fix it as best I could and then just carry on. So it was the only thing I scored lower than I was expecting to on, but otherwise I would have been happy with my performance.
And you prefer to fly in the sort of RV class, a gentleman's class?
So the RV class is specifically designed for these machines. The problem with the RV and aerobatics is they're very slippery, so you hit on any downline, you can hit V&E very, very easily. So you really have to manage the power and so on. And they do gentlemen's aerobatics really nicely, but when you start putting in pushing and snapping and things like that, you're probably going to hurt the aeroplane. So that's why my preference is to fly in the RV class, because it's designed for this machine specifically.
And your RV10, that's definitely not designed for any form of aerobatics.
No, so that's not rated. That's +4 - 1, I think, or +3 - 1 is what the G rating on the 10 is. So technically you can do a loop and a roll, but it's not actually designed and approved for those things. So in a loop you don't go negative as long as you stay within the bounds. You might exceed the G rating on the recovery. And a roll, if you do an aileron roll, once again it's not a negative G maneuver, so you can.
And what is this one rated to?
This is +6 - 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the RV8?
Same, +6. All of the RVs are +6 - 3.
Okay. So now the
With
10...
the exception of the 10 and the 12, sorry. The 9, 10 and the 12. The 9's also not aerobatic.
And tell me now that you've completed the 10, and have you flown off those 2 hours?
No, not yet.
Okay. And what's your next project?
So I've got a set of wings that's on the go in my workshop at home. It's RV7 wings, which is part of another person's project who's was in my hangar, and they had a little bit of an incident, and so they're actually building another aircraft. And you know, the good coming out of the bad has been they've thoroughly enjoying the process and really learned a heck of a lot doing the project. So it's the best that could have come out of a very bad situation. So that's what I'm busy with now.
Plane from the Davidsons.
Yes, indeed, I did.
And how are you enjoying flying her?
It's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
And what did you fly before this one?
Cirrus, Caravan, and an RV7.
Okay, so this is a brand new story for you.
Brand new for me.
And she's a beautiful looking aeroplane.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Enjoy her, have fun.
Thank you.
So Nigel, you've just finished your sequence up there. We watched from the ground and it looked very nice. What are the winds like aloft?
They're actually quite strong. They're blowing out of the east across the box, so it was a bit of a challenge, but you just have to, on each figure, just adjust for the wind and angle yourself as you need to and make it work, but it is pretty strong up there.
And how did the sequence go the second time?
No, it was good. It's pretty fun. Obviously flying the RV sequence, which slightly different to what I'm used to, but different challenge and enjoyable flight. I really enjoyed it.
And your own extra, is that out of action for the moment?
Yeah, so I'm just getting a new canopy fitted to that, and that should be up and running in the next few weeks, so looking forward to that.
And you're enjoying the RVH, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful aeroplane. It's just an amazing all-round aeroplane and very versatile, and it's great to be able to fly today.
That's wonderful, Nigel. Wish
Great
you
to see
a
all,
fin.
and hope to see more at the next aerobatic contest.
And also for you, I hope you have a wonderful year ahead of you.
Thanks very much, you too.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tristan.